Welcome back to End Times Prophecy News for the 8 a.m. report. Hope you had a good night, sleep. This tweet about Bill O'Reilly sounds bad. Could this be the end of the road for Bill O'Reilly, who is currently on vacation? Matt Drudge sent a rare tweet directed at O'Reilly saying that the embattled Fox News host has had a tremendous run. O'Reilly has had a tremendous run. Very few in the business get to decide when and how things end. Media's most brutal of all industries. Sounds like Matt Drudge knows something we don't. And the Dems are illegally trying to vote in Georgia right now. That's right. With voter fraud on the rise on the Democratic side, it's no surprise that the outsiders who don't live in Georgia 6 County or GA6 are being turned away. It also unsurprising that the Democratic candidate himself doesn't live in the district. Such corruption. Crew on the ground. GA6 says at least 30 people turned away in a short time because they don't live in the district. Many very angry. Even the candidate doesn't live in the district. And breaking news, court gives verdict on veteran in trouble for displaying American flag. I reported this earlier. Can you believe that someone would actually be in trouble with the government, the VA, for posting a little tiny flag? Let's take a listen here from Judicial Watch.
It's a sad day that so much time and money, taxpayer money, is wasted over this. You said the real issues, homeless veterans, not dealing with it, going after a veteran for displaying the American flag on Memorial Day in honor of our veterans. Our government better wake up, and the message to Donald Trump and Attorney General Sessions, get in here, take care of this, get rid of it. Let's take care of our veterans.
He is. Takes time, though. Rome wasn't built in a day, and making America great certainly isn't going to happen in a day either. Takes time. Happening now, the UN staff taken hostage. 13 UN staff have been taken hostage by a group of 100 South Sudanese refugees. From The Guardian, the 13 United Nations mission staff that were taken hostage by a group of 100 unarmed South Sudanese refugees in the Democratic Republic of the Congo have been released. The hostage takers were among 530 people living in the Munigi base outside Goma since fleeing South Sudan last August. The UN's Goma bureau head, Daniel Ruiz, told Reuters, most are former fighters loyal to the former Vice President Riek Machar. The camp is quiet and under full control of MONUSCO, the peacekeeping mission. UN peacekeeping spokeswoman Ismini Pala said. All staff have returned safely to their homes. No casualties have been reported. The mission is investigating the incident. Machar's supporters have been involved in clashes with President Salva Kiir's forces since last July. The UN estimates about 3 million South Sudanese have been uprooted by the violence, the biggest cross-border exodus in Africa since the 1994 Rwandan genocide. Ruiz said the camp occupants had been demanding to be moved for months. The government of the DRC, mindful of threats to its stability from past refugee influxes and from armed groups in its volatile east, is also keen to move then. Well, look which presidential candidate did a little spying of their own. In the book Shattered, inside Hillary Clinton's doomed campaign, her former campaign members revealed that Hillary spied on her own staff to get a better idea of why she lost against Barack Obama in 2008. It's everybody else's fault. From New York Post, years before Hillary Clinton's private email server ever became a campaign issue, Clinton spent a few months doing some digital snooping on her own staff. The new book, Shattered, Inside Hillary Clinton's Doomed Campaign by Jonathan Allen and Amy Parnes, Crown Out Now, reveals that in the summer of 2008, Clinton wanted an honest assessment of what had gone wrong in her failed presidential bid against Barack Obama. To this end, she had a trusted aide access the campaign server and download the emails sent and received by top staffers. Quote, she believed her campaign had failed her, not the other way around, and she wanted to see who was talking to who was leaking to who, said a source familiar with the operation. Allen and Parnes reveal in the book. Her political director, Guy Cecil, had talked with members of the media from his campaign account. Her chief strategist, Mark Penn, was a tyrant, and far too many of her minions had fought for turf and status rather than votes. Sounds like a battleground working for her. Rattled by what the emails revealed, Clinton began calling meetings to evaluate what had gone wrong. The staffers had no idea she read their emails. And Nikki Haley calls for immediate investigation. Can't believe what she just heard. UN Ambassador Nikki Haley has called on authorities to investigate reports that dozens of gay men are being tortured in Chechnya. This is a fact, too. Nikki Haley calls on authorities in Chechnya to investigate reports that dozens of gay men are being tortured. From ABC News, the U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, has called on authorities in Chechnya to investigate reports that dozens of gay men are being rounded up and tortured there. In a statement on Monday, Haley said the United States was disturbed by the reports that have emerged in the past month. If true, the violation of human rights cannot be ignored. She said in a statement, Chechen authorities must immediately investigate these allegations, hold anyone involved accountable, and take steps to prevent future abuses. And breaking news, President Trump signs a new law that could help save lives. Win, win, win. President Donald J. Trump signs H.R. 353 into law. The White House, Office of the Press Secretary for Immediate Release, April 18, 2017. The President signed into law today H.R. 353, the Weather Research and Forecasting Innovation Act of 2017, which reauthorizes and modifies the Department of Commerce's National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administrations. Number 1, Weather Research and Forecasting Programs, and 2, Tsunami Detection, Forecast Warning, Research and Mitigation Programs. Thank you, Donald. You're so cool. Early votes from the GA6 are in. Is it any good? Numbers inbound for early votes. OSOF, 63.4%. Update, overall, OSOF at 63%, with all 3 counties reporting their early votes. Georgia's 6th Congressional District, special election primary. That's not good. Looks like OSOF's going to win easily. But we'll see. These are early results. We'll see what happens. Update 2, OSOF has over 31,000 votes banked early. Now we have 62%. Handle in second, percentage still shrinking, and Dem strongholds already reported. Not good. Looks like we lost. I was hoping that we wouldn't. Amazing. I don't see how they pulled it off, but I guess they did. So it still won't stop Donald Trump, though. It's just going to change things here in Georgia. So anyway, that'll be all for this report. Thank you for listening. See you at 9 a.m. God bless.
If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin